And several years ago, I had it in mind to start becoming a bit more self-sufficient. I'd started out with a garden, but failed terribly back in 2022. It was kind of discouraging. And between the shuffle of motherhood and other changes, my goals had to be placed on the back burner. And then I was reconsidering my goal while living in this house. In my heart, I wanted a property with a bit more space in the backyard and a bit more rural than where we were, or where we are, better said. I follow so many homesteading content creators, and I gotta admit, I was a bit influenced because they have so much space to work with. And I thought to myself that I needed that space in order to realize my goals for self-sufficiency. But after some time, I felt this conviction in my heart to steward what God has given us to the best of our ability. And instead of waiting for the perfect place, for a different place, to work with what we have instead. And we've decided to go on forward with that. Since starting our journey back up again, our gardening journey, I've been able to harvest some garlic, some bok choy, lettuce, kale, some really simple, easy to grow plants. And it's so encouraging to see that. And now I have some other plants growing as well because of this encouragement.
That's lettuce. Don't pull.
Oh, okay.
These right here. These are lettuce.
No, esto.
No, that's weeds. Ve. Esto, aquí. Jala este. Oh, aquí, así, aquí. Mira, agarra.
Eso es
Wow.
muy grande. Eso es muy grande.
My goal is to be more self-sustainable in all areas of our life. So including income, like bringing in income. Bringing in income. I look really funny with this on. But yeah, bringing in income, growing our own food. Now we're probably gonna get into like chicken keeping pretty soon. This is something I've been wanting to do, but I wanted to do it last year, but we were kind of like in a pinch with everything when spring season came around and all the chicks were at our local feed store. Everybody like rushed to get chickens last year for some reason. I think it was because like the egg prices had soared from what I remember. But let me fix myself because I look so silly. So yeah, we didn't get a chance to do it last year, and this year we are on a very, very tight budget. So this desire to live life more in line with self-sufficiency practices really comes from my exhaustion with the current state of affairs in the United States, and really just, I guess, social media as well. Social media usage is so high, and I've definitely been in a cycle of doom scrolling, which I feel takes away from our purpose in life. We spend so much time online seeing how other people live that it like hampers my ability to do the things that I feel convicted of doing. And I felt disappointed with myself, to be honest. Aside from that, I also feel like COVID taught me that we're just so dependent on all the systems in place, like grocery stores and just things of that nature, specifically grocery stores, really, because it was very stressful to go and do some grocery shopping when COVID was around. And I think that really showed me that, wow, if I really needed to survive, if something happened, I have no skills. Plus, I'd like to learn these skills and also pass them down to my children so that they have the tools needed to survive in case anything were to ever happen as well. And I would say above all of that, it's my desire to live a life that is minding my own business and working with my hands, which is something that I draw from the Bible. I can post the Bible verse that I get that from, which this is a pretty big goal. And in my opinion, especially since we're not self-sufficient at all, feels like even like it's just so big to get there. But I know that we can make it happen. And I have the determination to see that through.